everyone. This is Miss Lauren from the Greensburg Hempfield Area Library. I'm here today to show you one of our online resources that is called BookFlix. BookFlix is a system that has fiction and nonfiction text. It pairs them together based on subject. Those of you that know me know that I'm also a kindergarten teacher, so I'm also going to talk to you about how I use it in my classroom and some ways you can use it with your children at home. So the first thing you'll do is you will go to our website, www.GHAL.org. Once you're on our website, you will go to the Resources tab. You will scroll down to the heading of Power Library. Here it is. And you are going to click on BookFlix. It will bring you this screen. On this screen, you will type in your library card barcode. That will be found on the back of your library card. Once you type in the barcode, you will click Submit, and it will take you to the BookFlix site. Okay, BookFlix is part of Scholastic, so all of the titles are part of Scholastic. Once you get to BookFlix, you will see this welcome screen. If you click the triangle that says Start, it will walk you through the tour of BookFlix, which you're welcome to do. I am going to walk you through it a little bit now. So I am going to skip the intro. It will start talking to you and tell you welcome and tell you to pick a category. So you might hear that happen now. Okay, so what you will see on the left, they have a featured pair. This week's featured pair is about Earth Day because Earth Day was this past Wednesday. They also have all of these other categories. There are 9 of them. So you will pick a category and then it will show you the pairs that go with that category. I'm going to pick Animals and Nature. It's usually a popular one with the kiddos.
Animals and Nature.
So here you will see all the pairs. So you will go through and you can pick the ones that you like. Animals and Nature does have a lot of pairs, as you can see, because it is a popular category. I'm going to pick the spring one to walk you through it a little bit. So you will see that the left side is the fiction text. The fiction text is actually shown as a video. So they take the story and they bring it to life as like a cartoon for the kids. On the right is your nonfiction text, and it will read like a book. Okay, so I'm going to show you the nonfiction text because the fiction text is a video. Okay, so when you click on it, you have options to zoom in, and then once you zoom in, you'll be able to zoom out. You have fit to screen, and you also have the read along function, which it will read the book to your child. Okay, and you'll just use these arrows to navigate, to go forward or back. A lot of the nonfiction text will have words highlighted in yellow. Those are like vocabulary words. If you click on them, it will give you a definition. So those are good talking points with your children to go through and boost their vocabulary. Another thing I would like to point out is this menu over here on the left. So under Start, you have Watch a Story, which will be the fiction text. You have Read the Book, which is the nonfiction text. Then you have some activities. You have a word match, which is puzzles, and which came first, which is sequencing. And then if this is a topic that your child is interested in, you can explore the web and you can meet the creators of the text. So it does have those nice components that you can build on after looking at the text. So the reason I personally love BookFlix is I really love that it pairs a fiction and a nonfiction text. Nonfiction text as a whole, no matter what age, is harder for children to comprehend. It's usually not as exciting for them. If you give them an option between fiction and nonfiction, they're most likely going to pick fiction because it's fun, it's silly, it's make-believe, whereas nonfiction text is real information. And there is a common misconception that younger children are not going to like nonfiction texts, that you shouldn't read nonfiction texts to younger children, and that's just not true. So the way you go about it will look different depending on the age of your child. So let's say you have a toddler. You would want to pick a nonfiction text that has a lot of pictures, bright colors, and just a little bit of text. And if I had a toddler, I would not actually read the book to them. I would go through and I would picture walk and talk with them. So, like if I was looking at this nonfiction text with a toddler, I would say, "Oh, look, it's raining. What do you do when it rains?" And they might start talking about making puddles and jumping in puddles and wearing raincoats and a hat and rain boots, using an umbrella, and you're building those connections. And that is what is important. Nonfiction text is hard for children to comprehend because there's a lot of information. Once you take that text and those pictures and you start to break it down, and they can start to make those real world, real life connections, now they're invested. They're invested in that topic, they're invested in that book. So, personally, when you want to introduce a nonfiction text to a child, I would start with something that they are interested in. So, if your child loves dinosaurs, then I would go to BookFlix, I would go to the Animals in Nature and find the dinosaur pair. And maybe you watch the video of the fiction text first, and then you can jump into the nonfiction text. I would start with something that they're interested in because they're already invested in that topic. They're already excited about it. The buy-in is there. So I hope you enjoyed BookFlix. That was my walkthrough of it for you. Please explore it. If you have any questions, please let us know at the library and we would be glad to help you. Thanks so much for listening today, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.